Dino's Zoo Adventure. Once upon a time, behind the lush green hills and among the colorful flowers, lived a little dinosaur named Dino. Dino was a very cute dinosaur with his small green scales and tiny teeth. But what Dino loved most was observing the world around him with his big, curious eyes. Every morning, as soon as he woke up, he would look out his window and think, "I wonder what I'll discover today." His biggest dream was to visit the zoo. He had heard how many different animals were there, and he couldn't wait to meet them. The day finally came. His mother woke Dino up and said, "We're going to the zoo today, Dino." Dino jumped up with joy, wagged his tail, and quickly started getting ready. Dino and his mother walked through the big gate of the zoo. Dino's little heart was pounding with excitement. He looked around. There were so many animals. Long-necked giraffes, striped zebras, fluffy lions. Dino's eyes opened wide. First, they went to see a long-necked giraffe. The giraffe was so tall that Dino could barely see its head. Dino wanted to wave at the giraffe, but felt a little shy. The giraffe smiled at him and gently bowed its long neck. "Hello," Dino whispered. The giraffe silently continued to eat its leaves. Dino was a little sad. He had wanted to talk to the giraffe, but it seemed too busy. Dino left the giraffe feeling a bit down. His mother took his hand and said, "Come on, let's find some other friends." They walked a bit further and came to a very noisy area. There were playful monkeys swinging and leaping on the trees, eating bananas. The monkeys were so entertaining that a smile instantly appeared on Dino's face. One monkey waved the banana in its hand and called out, "Ooh!" to Dino. Dino giggled. Another one hung from a branch and did a somersault. Dino was so engrossed in the monkeys' games that he wanted to play with them. But then he thought, "I wonder if they'd want to play with me." His shyness took over again, and he was content to just watch from afar. Even while watching the monkeys, Dino still felt a little lonely. "Will I ever make a friend?" he wondered, when his mother took him to the next section. It was icy cold, and there were funny animals swimming in the water. Penguins. The penguins flapped their tiny wings, swimming fast in the water, then slid down the icy slides, shouting, "Whee!" as they splashed into the water. Seeing how much fun they were having, Dino smiled again. One penguin stumbled slightly while sliding down the ramp and tumbled onto the ground. "Oh dear," Dino thought, but the penguin immediately got up and started laughing. Then he looked at Dino and waved with his tiny flippers. Dino waved back. The penguin waddled closer and asked, "Hi, I'm Pingo. Who are you?" Dino stared in surprise. Someone had finally talked to him. "I'm Dino," he said shyly. Pingo asked, "Dino, would you like to slide with me?" Dino's eyes lit up. He completely forgot his shyness. "Yes, I'd love to," he exclaimed. Pingo and Dino walked toward the icy slide. Dino used his little dinosaur tail for balance, while Pingo was ready on his slippery tummy. 1, 2, 3, they counted, and started sliding down the ramp. Whoosh! It was so much fun! Dino laughed out loud, and Pingo cheered with happiness. After sliding, they sat by the water's edge and talked about the other animals they had seen throughout the day. Dino told Pingo how tall the giraffe was, and Pingo taught Dino his best sliding moves. As the sun began to set, Dino's mother arrived. "Time to go, sweetie," she said. Dino hugged Pingo and said, "The zoo was great, but the best part was meeting you." Pingo said goodbye to Dino, too. Holding his mother's hand as they left the zoo, Dino was no longer alone. That day, he hadn't just seen the zoo. He had also made the first wonderful friend of his life. Dino smiled as he walked, knowing that his adventures with his new friend were just beginning.